Nowadays, if you look nationally, to compete for the athletes, to attract teams to come here to compete, you have to have facilities that make them want to do it. And we hadn't improved the facilities here for more than 50 years. It's Scott, who is a great leader, knows athletics inside and out. It's Charlie Cross, who's made funds available and understands that athletics plays an important role in higher education, as well as Paul Fitzgerald, and it comes from the top. He's endorsed these things to go forward. He understands that athletics is part of the culture of a university. USF at the Hilltop on its 52 acres has limited athletics venue resources. They're basically broken down into Benedetti Diamond, and then War Memorial Gym, and then Negoesco soccer field. So we're really looking at these 3 Division I venues and how to go about planning their renovation in a way to where A, we can get it done, B, we can get it done when we say we're going to get it done, and now C, we'll be able to get it entitled with the city. When you're considering those important things, you need to put together a team that can make it happen. So we in facilities are divided into operations and to design and construction. The operations side has to keep facilities operating in order to meet the needs of the athletics department. But the design and construction folks need to figure out how to design something that's affordable, cutting edge, and will meet the needs of athletics. So we looked at these projects and said, baseball is something we think we can tackle first. It'll make a major impact. People will see the difference, and it'll be a first-class facility.
And then to watch a game occur was absolutely fantastic. The number of people that were there, the excitement of the fans, the excitement of the university community.
Their kids sitting on the berms, their families out there, little mini picnics. It really lends itself, I think, to a nice social setting.
It's great this summer to be able to see all the summer camps that are happening out there and all the hopefully future dons that are out there being able to be exposed to our facility.
The soccer field emerged this summer as something that was very important. We had a couple of ACL injuries last year on the turf. The turf basically had reached its useful life.
The old soccer field was old turf with the old rubber grindings. So the new field has been leveled. We've added improved drainage, and the fill is now an organic material.
These artificial turf systems are complicated. The turf on the soccer field is quite dense, it's a shorter pile, and it's got a pumice and sand infill, and the ball runs very true on that surface.
Even though it's an artificial turf, there is a watering requirement on those artificial fields.
Right now I'm watering. We got the cannon over there, but we have to water just once to settle everything into the ground. It's very big savings of water. Let's say it might save maybe 80% of the water. Some people that come in here, they've been not here for 10 years, they come in here and say, wow, it looks beautiful. It's completely different.
The artificial mow strips, the logo that's so prominent on the field, it's like, wow, we really care about the athletes, we care about their experience, and the school spirit really shows.
Phase 1 in the Sobrato Center is really pre-work for the larger part of the project. So we are upgrading our bathrooms, we're making them more ADA compliant and beautifying them. We are completing a voluntary seismic upgrade. So codes have changed since the building was built 50 years ago, and we're coming into compliance. We're making it a safer building. And third, we're adding an elevator in a building where we've never had an elevator. So we'll have full accessibility to all levels.
Phase 2 will be the glitz and the glam by the building expansion, the hospitality area, and the museum of how society changed through sport.
So before we started this phase of the Sobrato Center, we worked on the new basketball offices for the coaches and their staff, and also the film room. I think it's really why I love my job, because I love to see the before and then be part of the transformation, and then see afterwards when the students, the faculty, the staff, the parents, whoever is actually in the space and enjoying it, and maybe noticing the details that we put in to make it a great experience, it's the best part of the job.
I think that the museum element is a really fascinating and critical element. Again, it's not an athletics project, it's a university project, so it's connected to the mission of our place. I think that there are incredible stories to tell, and what we envision is the way that those stories are told is equally as innovative. We want interactive displays, we want projection onto a glass wall, we want movement and sound that is captivating and engaging for the community and for guests.
The last piece of this puzzle is a basketball practice facility. When you have practice time for women's volleyball in the fall, you have women's basketball and you have men's basketball, all vying for practice space as well as competition space. There's just not enough square footage to make all that work. And Tom Malloy, in his infinite wisdom, said it really needs to go in immediate proximity to the locker rooms, the training rooms, all of those things. We're really going to be putting in a building that's connected by bridges over the parking lot that's to the east of the Sobrato Center. And the facility is just going to be courts and some minor ancillary services. And we'll be there for everybody to spread out a little bit and get the gym time that they need to be able to compete. When you pull the napkin off of the piece of art, you want everybody to go, oh wow, that's fantastic. And so the baseball field is an example of what we can do with some imagination and the funds that we have. The soccer field is nudging ourselves a little bit closer. But I think after phase 2 of the gym, people are going to say, I can't believe that this is the same place.
Mike and Scott have done a real good job really understanding how one supports the other, and again, ultimately supporting the university, so that if I was a student athlete looking at schools in the San Francisco area, this would be at the top of the list because of the education I'm going to receive, the facilities I'm going to be able to utilize, and then the connections down the road for my future.
For all sports to say, the university is making a commitment to our student athletes. We want you to graduate, we want you to be great students, and we want to win. And we're going to provide facilities to help you do that.